all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video I'll show you how you can also create a AI chatbot for your own business. But before we learn how to create this AI chatbot, let's see how this AI chatbot is going to work. So once you create this AI chatbot will be added on your website. Then whenever someone clicks on this chat with us button and then start chat button, they will be redirected towards WhatsApp, and this initial message will be sent from them towards you on WhatsApp. So let's click on this continue to WhatsApp web, and as you can see, automatically the initial message will be pre-selected. I just have to send this message right over here. So as you can see, once I send this message, within seconds and in real time, this AI chatbot is going to reply me. Hello, how can I assist you today? So let's see, I'm going to ask my question right over here, which says, can you suggest some good dinner for tonight? I like spicy food and prefer vegetarian options. So let's see that if this AI chatbot can suggest us some vegetarian food, and as you can see, it is suggesting me right over here. How about trying paneer tikka? Also, it is saying that you must also enjoy dal makhni, and it is also suggesting me that I can pair it with garlic naan. So let's say I'm going to ask another question like, I want home delivery. How long does it usually take? So this is my query that I want to order something for dinner, and this is the options you have given, but how much long will it take for home delivery? So it is saying it will take up to 30 to 45 minutes, and just to make sure that you are within the 12 kilometers of our outlet for the delivery. So yes, you can see that it is answering this question too over here. So let's say I'm just going to ask something for desserts. So I'm just going to type something for desserts, and I'm going to send this message. Once I send this message, let's see that it is suggesting me some desserts or not, and you're going to see it is sharing me the desserts right over here. So you must be wondering how this AI chatbot knows so much about this business that it is answering so accurately. It is providing the recommendations, what they offer, how long it is going to take for the delivery also. So I have created this knowledge base, and in this knowledge base I've entered all the details, be it the price, description or the dish name. So when I'm going to ask for the price of dal makhni, so let's say I'm going to ask price of dal makhni right over here, and let's see that it is suggesting me the correct price or not. So as you can see, the price of dal makhni over here is 279 rupees, and as you can see, it is replying with the same. So it is replying according to this knowledge base only, and so accurately, be it the delivery time or the rest of the details. I asked some tricky questions and it replied to right over here. So yes, this is the AI chatbot which we're going to learn in today's video, and if you also want to create this AI chatbot for your own business, then watch this tutorial till the end, because now you have to grab your laptops, open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/chatflow in your browser and open the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow. Once you open the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow, you're going to see two options: sign in and sign up for free. So if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and you're going to get 100 of credits free every month to explore Pabbly Chatflow. This means that your AI assistant can reply to 100 of messages for free. And the next is this sign in. So if you are an existing user, you can click on this sign in. So if you try Pabbly Chatflow and if you like it, I'm just going to suggest you that you can purchase the subscription plan of Pabbly Chatflow, and if you want a very good discount while purchasing Pabbly Chatflow's plan, you're going to get a coupon code in the description box below. You can use this coupon code in order to purchase Pabbly Chatflow, and I bet you're going to get a very good discount on a plan. So I'll suggest you first try and test Pabbly Chatflow. If you like it, then you can use this coupon code to purchase the plan. And yes, if you are an existing user like me, directly click on this sign in. It is going to open all Pabbly apps. So go towards Pabbly Chatflow and click on this access now. Dashboard of your Pabbly Chatflow account. In the top right corner, you're going to see the option of add WhatsApp number. So if you haven't added your WhatsApp number, still click on this add WhatsApp number. You're going to see two methods. So using either one of this method, you can add your WhatsApp number inside Pabbly Chatflow. A video tutorial dedicated towards both of this method is attached in the description box below. You can check it out and add a WhatsApp number inside Pabbly Chatflow. I have already added my WhatsApp number inside Pabbly Chatflow, so I'm directly going to go towards this AI assistant feature of Pabbly Chatflow. Once you're on this AI assistant feature, go on this add AI assistant button and name your assistant. So let's say I'm just going to name my assistant as AI chatbot, and then I'm going to click on this add AI assistant. Once I click on this add AI assistant, a window something like this will appear in front of us. This is the most important window over here because using this only we're going to create this amazing AI chatbot. Alright, so first of all it is asking me for the AI instructions. Alright, so let's select the AI instructions. So if you wish to give a custom prompt which is unique to your business, you can select it as custom prompt right over here, and you have to enter the company information, name, description and the details of your business or the project right over here, and this AI chatbot will be customized for your business. But to help you, we have some pre-built examples like AI agent, customer support agent and so on, so you can use any one from this also. So let's say I'm just going to select it as AI agent and the instructions will be added automatically. Further, if you wish to add some instructions or delete some instructions, you can do it right from here. This doesn't mean that your AI chatbot will not be customized. We're going to learn further in this video how you can customize this for your own particular business. After you select the instruction, it is asking you for the temperature. So temperature is how creative the AI answers are going to be. So if you move the temperature towards 0, the AI is going to answer more focused, and if you move the temperature towards 1, the AI is going to answer more creatively. So I'm going to keep the temperature as 0.8 because I want more creative answers. That depends on the business. If your business is something which is really serious and all, then you can go towards the focused answers. But if you're running businesses like fashion or makeup products or something like that, you can go towards the creative answers. Your audience will like that more. So it depends upon your business what is your temperature. Alright, now it is asking me for the AI to use. So we only have a single option which is OpenAI. So select this. For the model, you have to select the model according to your own choice. I'm going to select it as GPT-4o mini. Now it is saying API key. So this is a saved API key because I have already created an AI chatbot before. But if you haven't created AI chatbot before, it will be blank in your account like this. So if you wish to get this API key, open your OpenAI API key page. Once you open this page, in the top right corner, you're going to see the option of create new secret key. Enter your key name, select the project, click on this create secret key button. Your key is created. Copy this key and paste it right over here in this API key section and click on this connect. Once you click on this connect, you can see it is saying OpenAI key saved successfully. Alright, so you have to make sure that you're using a paid OpenAI account in order to run this AI chatbot. Now let's move on forward. It is saying AI assistant settings. So if you wish to add a header or a footer message, you can switch it on right from here and add the header and the footer message. The next which we have is this top keyword. So over here, if you wish to enter the keywords, you can enter it. But in order to enter this keywords, you have to type the keyword and then press enter to add the keyword. It is very important that you type the keyword and then press enter to add the keyword. Otherwise, the keyword will not be added. So why we add these keywords? So what happens is, like, let's say you are chatting with an AI chatbot, but you require human review. And it is so irritating that the AI is going to answer continuously while you're asking for a human review. So what you can do is you can add a keyword of human, and whenever user is going to type human, the AI chatbot is going to stop right there. There will be needed a manual review to take that user's chat back again towards the AI chatbot. This also creates a manual touch within your chats. It is very important that you add these keywords. The next which we have is this retry attempts. So over here you can specify the number of fallback attempts if the AI assistant fails to respond. So let's say user is asking some question and the AI assistant is not responding, or let's say API key is not working. Then what is going to happen is the AI chatbot is going to stop right there after the n number of attempts you enter right over here. So the valid range is between 1 to 10. I'm going to keep it as 2 right over here. After 2 attempts, the AI chatbot is going to stop. The user's chat will be moved towards the manual review session. And then if a manual review is given, then only that user's chat will be back again towards the AI assistant. You can also keep it as 9 or 10, depends upon your own business type once again. The next which we have is this fallback message. So over here you can enter the message to display when the AI assistant API key is not responding correctly. Because many times time it happens that the API key is not working properly, then the AI assistant is not going to give proper responses. So you can add a fallback message right over here which can redirect your user to some another way of contacting you. So let's say you can add your email address right over here so that if the user has some emergency, they can contact you on Gmail, or you can add another WhatsApp number to right over here. Alright, so with this we have completed this AI instructions. The next is this knowledge source, which is most important over here. Alright, so like I showed in the starting of this video, using this knowledge base only, I customized this AI chatbot unique to my business, and it was giving the answers so accurately. So what you have to do is you have to make sure that you include your company information very accurately in this knowledge base. First of all, if you're running a restaurant, enter the menu information, reservation system, and so on. It depends upon the business what information should be added. So any business, you have to make sure that you enter the company information, the company backgrounds, when was it founded, and all of that. You have to make sure that you enter the price so that AI chatbot can create recommendations based on the price. You have to make sure that you add the varieties and everything in your knowledge base. The stronger the knowledge base, the most better answers it is going to give to your users. So you have to make sure that you also add the FAQs in your knowledge base. This is also very important. So as you can see that this is the knowledge base for my own business. So I'm going to go towards this file download, and we're going to download this in TXT or PDF format. First of all, jot down all the details of your company in a Google document. Now download this in PDF or TXT format. Both are supported. I'm just going to download this in TXT because TXT is preferred. Because for PDF we have no page limit for text PDFs, but if you go for PDFs which has images, the limit is up to 10 pages. So that's the reason I downloaded this in TXT format. So let's upload this. We have to go towards the chooser file, and we have to go towards download and upload this knowledge base. And you're going to see we have successfully uploaded this knowledge base. Here's the vector ID, the time, and the date of the successful uploading. After uploading this, it is saying assistant interface. So as you can see, it is saying display heading name. So we have to enter the brand name over here. So as you can see that this is the name of my brand. So let's copy it, and we're going to paste it right over here. Now it is asking me for the subheading name. So we have to enter the subheading right over here. So if you wish, you can definitely enter, edit, or delete this subheading. Whatever you'll do on the left will be updated on the right hand side too. Alright, so you can edit it like this. The next which we have is this initial message. So what you can do is you can add up to 2 initial messages. You have to type the initial message and then press enter to add the initial message. The next is this display the powered by Pabbly label. So if you wish to display this label, enable it, otherwise disable it. The next is footer text and the footer link. So you can add the disclaimer or the link to your privacy policy. If you add the footer link, the text will turn into a link, otherwise it will remain a plain text like this. Now we have this user first message. So this user's first message also depends upon the type of business you are running. So if you are running something related to SaaS or something related to which the users need help, then you can keep the user first message as I need help. But as you know that I'm running a restaurant, so I'm just going to keep the user first message as hey, because this will be more accurate. Whenever some user is talking with a restaurant, they won't write I need help. They would write hey or hello or something like this. So you have to enter the user first message according to your own business type. After entering this user first message, you have to move on further. This is styling, and over here you can style your WhatsApp chatbot. You can change the theme, you can change the shape, you can change the colors and the profile pictures. After you change all of this, you have to switch on this toggle button and click on this Save AI Assistant. Once you click on the Save AI Assistant, your AI assistant is safe and ready to run for your own business. And now what you can do is, in order to make this AI assistant effective for your business, you can go towards this embedded. You're going to get this script. So copy this script and paste it on your website, and this AI chatbot will be added on your website. Then whenever any users visit your website and click on this chat with us button and then start chat button, they will be redirected towards WhatsApp, and this initial message will be sent from your user towards you on WhatsApp, and the AI chatbot is going to get activated. This message will be the predefined message. I'm just going to show you whenever user clicks on this start chat button. As you can see, automatically it is asking me to type this hey and send it to this WhatsApp number. We don't have to do anything. All right, so yes, you can see that this is this method. And now let's say you want to assign this AI assistant to particular contacts in your Pabbly Chatflow account you already have. So you have to go towards this inbox section. Alright, so I'm just going to open this inbox in a new tab. And once we're on this inbox section, first of all, you have to select the contact to which you want to assign this AI assistant. So let's say I want to assign this AI assistant to this particular contact. So I'm just going to go towards this choose AI assistant and I'm going to assign this AI assistant like this. Now, whenever this contact is going to message me, this AI assistant is going to reply. And further, let's say I want to assign this AI assistant to multiple contacts at once, then you have to go towards this settings and then towards this inbox settings. And once we're on this inbox settings, we have to scroll, and as you can see that this is the settings which you have to turn on, which is enable AI auto replies. And you have to select the contact list right from here, and the AI assistant who's going to reply to all the contacts in this list, you have to click on this save and the settings will be saved. Now whenever any contact from this list is going to message you, this AI chatbot is going to reply. And further, if you wish to learn how to create contacts, then come on this contact section, and from here you can create contact list and contacts. A video tutorial dedicated towards this and each section of Pabbly Chatflow is attached in the description box below. You can refer to that if you want to know about this. So yes, with this we have successfully completed this AI chatbot, and now it is going to run perfectly fine for my own restaurant like I showed you in the starting of this video. So go and try this amazing AI chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow today, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Chatflow. And if you have any questions related to this video or the AI assistant, you can directly drop them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, everyone. So not only this, but with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, you can create multiple WhatsApp chatbots tailored to your own specific business needs. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. So now I will suggest you go and try this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Chatflow.